Greetings, YouTube model people. How is it going? And welcome to my episode number 47 for the Sunday Morning Model Cars and Coffee, hosted by Paul over at Left Coast Model Car Builds. Left Coast Model Car Builds here on YouTube, and as always, Paul, thank you for the series. I don't want to be any misadvertising here. It is actually technically Sunday afternoon. I went on a bit of a road trip, an overnight trip with a couple of friends of mine yesterday. Got a great time, and just came back from that trip here the middle of this afternoon here on Sunday, which is the 22nd of March. So March is almost a memory at this point, right? We're getting very close to the end of March. So yeah, so here we are. I figured if I had time and was able to do that, I would do a video, and here we are in the late afternoon on a Sunday. So that being said, excuse me, hope you're all doing well. Hope you're getting some bench time this weekend. And yeah, we're not going to delay you too much here, other than just the one thing that heads up is I'm not going to be putting a picture of what the kit I used is for this particular build, because believe it or not, it's something I didn't know even existed, which was a kit that didn't have any decals included with it. It's just a plain body, chassis, the kit parts itself with no decals. And you'll see why that's slightly unusual here when we get into what this actually is. So all that being said, let me take one more sip. And we'll take a look. Here we go. Okay, so here we are on a Sunday, and I'm showing you one of quite a few NASCAR builds that I've done over the years. This one was a unique build, and as I said in the intro, I bought a kit that was a blank kit, a NASCAR kit. I didn't even know they had them, but basically means they sell the body, the chassis, as I was saying, the tires, everything to put it together, but it didn't include any decals, right? For like a NASCAR kit, not to include decals, that's amazing, and that's just the way they're designed. I forget, they're almost like, as you say, like donor kits, because there is so many decals out there you can get. I guess they used to sell these kits with no decals included, right? So anyway, that all being said, this was done as part of an appreciation build for somebody who was very active in the model building community on YouTube. Very good guy, good builder, and he loved to build NASCARs for the longest time. That's all he used to build a lot for a good part of his time, and that's Brian. His YouTube channel used to be Atomic Dog 32. Now it's Mini Warmutt, because he went from the plastic scale modeling world of cars and trucks and figures and other things to tabletop gaming type stuff. Different ones, I won't try to name what they are, but certainly if you think of like Warhammer stuff and 40K, whatever, I mean, he doesn't do too much of that, but he does a lot of the other games, the zombie ones, Zombicide or something like this. So again, he had been a great contributor to the community, and everyone felt like we should do an appreciation build for him. And this was done, I completed this model back in June of 2015. So quite some time ago. Now the fun part about this is, as I say, his original channel, Brian's original channel name was Atomic Dog 32. Well, he had, as part of his logo, was like a bulldog face. So I said, well, how can I do a NASCAR that means a little something to him? Well, just by my luck, and the luck of the situation out there in the world of NASCAR, we found this Kenny Wallace car. This is one that he drove, I think they said, between 1994 and 1996. I found this decal set that has a big bulldog face. It goes right on the front hood of the car, which I thought was awesome. So the minute I saw this, I knew, we're definitely going to do this NASCAR as a tribute to Brian. Also, just as a side note, I did get to meet actual Brian, even though he lives in Arizona and I live in New Jersey. But I went out to the IPMS Nationals championships. Listen to me, the IPMS Nationals, and I think that was 2018. and I got to meet him in person, which was super cool. Again, super good guy, and a good builder, and just again, somebody we felt we should just step aside and say thank you for his contributions to the model community. So that's it for this week, folks. I hope you enjoyed all the jibber jabber I just had to get through here, tripping all over my words, maybe a little out of practice. But all that being said, hope you're having a good weekend. Hope you're finding some bench time, and take care, and we'll talk to you later. Okay, cheers.